Hello, it is me, Outcast. I have been basically kind of absent from making videos lately, and I know it's been a problem. At the beginning of the summer, I really wanted to make a lot of videos. I kind of dedicated myself. I told my parents, if you let me work less hours on my job, then I will make more videos, and it could become a whole thing, right? Um, I didn't really get to make very many videos this summer, and now it's the summer is almost over. We got about a month, a little less than that, until I go back to school. And don't get me wrong, it's not just me not making videos. I have had work which takes up most of my day, and I also have like friends which I want to commit a lot of time to. But I would be lying if I said that I didn't have enough time to make videos, right? I still had time to make videos if I really wanted to. But I just don't enjoy editing like most other people who make videos do. I can't enjoy editing. I don't know if BTC season 4 just kind of ruined it for me, but I never really enjoyed the editing process as much as the kind of end result. I kind of need a more of a dopamine hit. Or it needs to kind of quick and easy and done, right? And editing, if you know about editing, it's not quick. It's sometimes not really easy, and it doesn't get done very fast. So it's kind of a problem when that is kind of how I need it to be, and it's just not. So I don't enjoy it. So since I have been doing a lot of things which are not editing, I haven't been making videos. So while the not making videos has been somewhat voluntary, there's also some other reasons behind why I'm not making it. I don't enjoy it, so I'm not doing it, but the not enjoy it part is I'm gonna explain that. So, I have a lot of mental health issues, right? I have depression, which is bad, and it causes me to think a lot about a lot of bad things. It's it's very, very bad sometimes, and it causes me to not feel like doing anything, even the things I enjoy, like talking to people, one of my favorite things. I can't be with people sometimes, and it hurts, right? It's very difficult that struggling with that depression. Um and it's become a very big problem for making videos or hanging out with friends or really just doing anything that I enjoy. So, of course, I'm not going to do the things that I don't enjoy since I can't even do the things I do. I also have really bad social anxiety. That one may be more of a shock, but when I'm with people, I'm very anxious, especially in person. And I know that I need to get out more because that anxiety has held me back for a very long time from just having friends in person. Funnily enough, I don't really have very many friends, even though I'm a very friendly person, I guess. So those have been very big drawbacks because I need to now dedicate more time to being with friends in person, which would take away from making videos or being with people online. And um I also am having trouble just doing anything at all outside of work, even though the depression has also affected work. Um, there's been some weeks where I just didn't work at all, and it was bad. I've also had issues with like my physical health, which um I've had like little temporary bouts of lockjaw, right? Uh but since I started taking medication, it's gotten worse. And there's some days I just like can't open my mouth enough to talk properly. Um and and that's bad. So I can't really talk to people or record videos, which also makes the depression worse. So it's just like a little endless cycle that it's become, and that's just during this summer. I have also looked at my schedule for the school year, right? Um and it's looking like I'm not gonna have time to do anything outside of work and school until like 6 p.m. And then I need to be with friends because of the whole like anxiety thing. I need to kind of throw those fears away. So that's also gonna be a lot of time. Let's say like 8:30 is when I'm gonna have like actual free time that is never going to be dedicated to anything else. I don't really want to spend like the few hours before I go to sleep editing. I would rather spend it reading a book or being with friends or basically anything but editing, really. So I don't think that I'm going to continue making videos at this rate because my schedule just will not allow for it and my health won't allow for it. So what am I going to do about this since a lot of my like mediums of friendship, like hanging out with people, relies on making videos because I am in Beyond the Clock, which they're not probably gonna just let me in if I am not making videos. I'm also in Helix SMP, uh, and they're not gonna let me back in if I am not making videos or participating in events. So, what do I do about this? Um, Option one is I quit YouTube and I kind of fade out of most of the popular series that I'm in, which I would prefer not to do because it's the main way that I hang out with a lot of my closest friends. And I feel like we it would kind of drift apart otherwise because without having like a thing that we're doing in common, it's very hard to like plan things to hang out. So, yeah, it's quit and then kind of disappear from the community altogether, most likely. Or I have to hire an editor, which I don't know if I can. I don't really have the budget for that. Um, and I also would prefer to edit the videos myself, even if I struggle to make the videos, even if I struggle with, just editing specifically. I I prefer that the videos are my own artistic choices. So I would have to be like backseat editing the editor like all the time, which I don't really know how editors work, and I don't think I can really do that since I don't have time anyway. Um, so those those are kind of the only viable options I have going into this next school year, and I'm not sure that either of them would be good for me. Because editor would take away money that I'm using for college, and quitting would take away a lot of the friends which I've made in this community, which I would prefer not to do. So, what I may have to do is talk to a lot of the people who are in charge of the series that I'm in, where I may just need to be like, hey, I'm going to be upfront about this. I cannot make videos for this series. Uh, if that's a problem, I can quit. I can leave and you can replace me with new people. Or I can talk about it to them and they will maybe just make some allowances, or I need to be doing a couple things, like make some shorts or something. I don't know. Do something where we can meet in the middle. That is what I'm going to attempt doing first. I'm going to let them know about a lot of my issues with scheduling and how I do love being in the series that they are hosting, but I just can't dedicate the time that I need to their projects. And whatever their verdict is going to kind of have to be the verdict. So if I tell Simon and Redevius what's going on, and they think that I just need to quit, then I'll probably kind of disappear from the spiral and everywhere. Since I'm not really posting videos, I won't really have a spiral fan roll. Um, I'll sometimes hang out with the friends that I have, but it's gonna be a lot more difficult. So I might just disappear entirely, sadly. I don't want to, but if that's how it looks, then I will let you know. I'll make an update video on what I plan to do, but that is currently where it's headed. Um, it's kind of up to the series owners that I'm in about whether I stay. So, that's about it for right now. I'll update you when I get a response. Bye.